Oh, what are we doing?
I guess an interview.
I guess so. Oh, this clippy? You want me to
Yeah,
clippy clip?
Yeah, you can clip. There's a magnet on it too, but
I'll clippy clip.
you just probably grab one of your drawstrings.
There we go. Look at that, it works. I got it.
Well, I don't think I have to introduce him, but
Maybe.
here he is,
Maybe.
Joel Telling, the 3D printing nerd.
Hi, everybody.
So, you having fun?
Yeah, this is a good time. The Rocky Mountain RMRRF show is always a good time. Like year after year. I know this is the third one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Year after year, what they've done is really just they've improved it. They've taken the feedback from people that have attended and made the walkways better, made the exits better, made sure there's enough food, like food trucks, like the Death Racers had a big, huge gathering outside, and it's not snowing.
Well, we got lucky.
Yeah.
Because like 2 weeks ago, we did get snow.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't know about that. They got it here. I know we got it in the mountains.
It's beautiful outside.
Yeah.
And I know with the first two times I came, wet, cold, dreary. Like I live in Seattle, I know that very well.
Oh yeah.
And so to come out here and see the Loveland area with nice weather, it's been fantastic. And I think it really lends itself to being to helping this event be even better.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, Colorado being such a central place for people to be able to gather from both coasts and from the bottom and the top and all over.
Yeah.
And it's nice to be able to accentuate an environment that people can come and enjoy, right? Because there's so many things to do here.
Is there? I don't know. I've only ever come. Well, so I came long ago, before RMRRF existed, because when Aleph Objects owned Lowell Spot, I came and toured the factory and put together boxes and did stuff. And so it always seemed like a nice area.
Yeah.
But I've never come here with time.
Okay, fair.
So if I was to come here with time in this sort of weather, what are the three things that I would do?
Well, I mean, if you can get all the way to the top, going to the top of Pikes Peak, driving up there, or taking the Cog Railway, if you don't want to drive it.
Why wouldn't I want to drive it?
There's not a whole lot of guardrails. It is all paved now.
Oh.
It wasn't paved.
It's a rally car, so I mean, that sounds like my kind of thing, right?
That is where the Pikes Peak International Line takes place.
Yep.
So, I mean, as car people, that's a dream drive. You get to drive the same thing that you've seen, Ken Block and all kinds of people drive up to at ludicrous speeds, and you get to pace yourself leisurely.
I would probably not go as fast as them, just because maybe.
Yeah.
Well, see, they have sponsors, so if they break something, a sponsor fixes it.
Yeah.
It's my personal car, so if I break it, I have to fix it.
Yeah.
And my goodness.
Well, and
that gets expensive.
Cost from the side of a mountain is probably a little steep.
It's a little steep. Steep mountain. Yeah. I see what you did.
But yeah, getting to the top. I mean, there's a reason why the song "America the Beautiful" was written with that vantage point in mind. Like that's where it was written.
Oh, okay.
There's all kinds of history to that mountaintop, and you get to look out across the Great Plains from the Rocky Mountains.
Yeah,
it's a stunning view. So it is.
It's already beautiful on the ground level.
Yeah.
Ground level here.
Yeah.
But to go up above, even higher to the peaks, and be able to look.
Yeah, to be over 14,000 feet.
That is cool.
And just look around and see everything that is this great country.
Oh, that'd be amazing.
Yeah,
okay, so that's one thing.
That's number one.
That's one.
You got to do that. And then it kind of depends on what you're into, right? Like you can continue down the path of seeing the beauty of nature. There's Garden of the Gods, which is a piece of land that was granted to the state as long as it remained free for everyone to go to.
Oh,
it's a large park with lots of walking, and it's lots of
cool. Okay, I like that.
Or you start going towards, if you're more into driving, then there's the $1 Million Highway down by Durango.
What's that?
It is a notoriously expensive road to keep and maintain because of its location in the mountains and on the side of mountains.
Okay.
I mean, there's going to be a theme here. It's Colorado. We're all about the mountains here.
Sure.
So, if you fancy yourself a drinker, the number of microbrews and macro.
Well, I'm Seattle, Pacific Coast, West Coast.
Oh, yeah.
I'm very familiar with.
A lot of the hops come from Eastern Washington.
Yep.
So,
All right. Cool. So
spirits there.
So I'm gonna I'm gonna drive Pikes Peak. I'm gonna go to the Garden of the Gods, and then I'm gonna take some tasty beverages and drink them. There we go. There's my 3 things.
I would suggest doing it in that order.
Yeah, probably. Well, yeah, I wouldn't want to. I get the feeling Pikes Peak would be it would be more exciting in a terrible way if I was to do the things in reverse.
Yeah. And there's donuts at the top that are only made up there.
Question: Twisted wants to know what kind of car you drive.
Who asks?
Twisted Reality Design.
Twisted Reality Designs. That's a great question. I've been a Subaru WRX fan my whole life, and I currently drive a rallied 2006 WRX STI in WR blue, mind you, with gold rims.
I haven't gotten the gold rims up until I have a BRZ in World Rally Blue.
Really? Oh, dude, it's a beautiful color. It was actually one of my wedding colors.
Really?
Yeah, when my wife and I got married, World Rally Blue was one of the colors.
You're like,
well, that's why I like blue, man. I like blue.
From the groom, but hey.
Don't want much, but
little concessions.
blue is good. Is this live?
It is. Yeah.
Oh, how are people doing? How's everybody doing out there?
We're on TikTok, Twitch, and YouTube.
Really?
Yep.
I'm on those things.
Yes.
Hi, everybody.
And Twisted Reality Design also high fives since Twisted couldn't be here doing stuff.
Of course.
Twisted Reality Designs. We'll bring it in. Was that good enough?
I was gonna say.
Did that transfer the
mic
energy?
speak?
Did they pick it up? Twisted Reality Designs shared this live with more than 10 friends. That's amazing. Oh, fantastic.
Yeah, he's from Wisconsin. Hence the cheese.
Yeah.
But what you bugged Mandic about. But he couldn't make it. He was supposed to come here, and he had some complications.
Understandable. This is one of those events where everybody tries to get here if they can.
Yeah.
There's no perfect date to hold an event.
Yeah.
There's more and more of them. Even there's a Japan Maker Fair
I saw.
middle of June.
I saw. Yeah. They're starting one up over there. I'm like, they're making it difficult. I haven't even made it to Smurf yet. I'm already. I got to make more international plans.
Well, it's okay. So on the West Coast where I'm at in Seattle, it's much easier to get to Japan than it is Manchester, UK.
That is true.
Like I could fly to both, but like I think there are flights built from Seattle to go to Japan nonstop.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. There was a lot. So I used to work at SeaTac International Airport.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm originally from Washington.
Oh. Hey, dude.
So,
there you go.
I've been out here since 2008.
Oh, why'd you move?
Air Force.
Oh, okay. Oh, you were stationed out there. Okay. Cool.
No.
Wow. Back in the day.
Yeah.
Yeah. SeaTac was a different place back in the day.
It really
man.
was.
No. It was before the TSA got implemented.
No, that was
Right?
TSA. So I worked for TSA.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then right before I went in, I transferred up to Bellingham for a short period of time because
Okay.
there's the international airport up there. They call it
that's
international airport.
right.
It's a trailer.
Right. They do have a quote unquote international.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's close to the border.
And now what do? TikTok, YouTube,
Yeah.
Twitch? Like this is your thing?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Good for you.
I live in an RV and I travel around trying to make stuff. That's my printer. That printer's been all over the place.
I like it. Oh, is that a rabbit?
Yep.
Oh, I like it.
Yep.
Good for you. So, do we take questions from the audience? I don't know.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. I usually don't sit down for interviews, right?
Yeah, you're normally over here.
I'm normally, yeah.
I mean, we got a live studio audience if there's any questions.
Do we? Are they really a live stream audience?
I mean, it could be AI. You never know these days.
So why did it become Print Talk After Dark?
So we started on TikTok. It's actually kind of her fault.
Okay.
And then after dark, we tended to go after everybody's done with work. Like it's just a place where we can all come, wind down, talk about like what projects we got going on, finish, what trials and tribulations we're having with it.
So typically, I ask because typically the connotation for After Dark is like,
So we
Showtime After Dark. You remember?
So we do mark our lives as mature audiences. There's nothing like explicitly shown, but that way language.
Sure.
You
Okay.
know,
Yeah.
like, we might have some colorful language.
Yeah.
And it may not be appropriate for all audiences.
That's fair. Okay.
So,
Okay. It's just you see Print Dark and After Dark and this kind of writing.
yeah.
Like,
yeah.
like You know, I'm a
Yeah,
yeah. I know.
We're of that era.
That logo was designed. We're trying not to break anything.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
It's a good logo.
Yeah.
So did you start off on TikTok then?
Yep.
Ah,
Yep.
I see.
Yep. And then we've kind of been branching out as how stable that platform is going to be when that started coming
Sure.
to question. Yeah, it's like, maybe we start doing
Yeah.
other things.
Yeah, branch
So,
out, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
So and then kind of outside that, on Saturday we also do a live D&D game.
Oh, cool.
So we all just joined. I mean, we're from all over. Our DM is actually up in Washington. He's near Yakima.
Okay.
He is here, but he made all of our. Those are our characters.
Oh.
That he resin printed and painted.
That's fantastic.
So he flew those over from. He flew out of Seattle.
Okay.
And then we all just joined over Discord. We got people from Florida,
that's cool.
Rhode Island, Tennessee, Colorado.
Well, tech being able to make it easier for people that aren't necessarily geographically close to play games together,
Yeah.
I think is one of the greatest uses of technology.
Oh, without a doubt.
Like that's
Making the world smaller.
Making the world smaller, but in the best way.
Yeah.
Like
Oh yeah.
D&D.
Yeah.
Like gaming, like with people.
Yeah.
Speaking of those characters, I just on Friday released an episode about the Namaki 3D printer
Oh yeah.
and being able to print those little characters.
Yeah. That's
Good job.
That's our DM.
Hi, DM. Good job on the characters.
Giving the most trouble making it.
But because you can do those on a Mimaki style 3D printer, which uses full color
Yeah.
and inkjet style technology to be able to build something out of resin in 3D space. And they're expensive.
Yeah. I mean,
But here's the thing: if you're a talented designer and a good painter, you can do things resin printer and get really great results.
yeah.
I want to see one. Can you bring one to me? I want to stay on camera.
We'll give you the
Oh, my character. My little drunk dwarf.
I was just gonna say that looks like a dwarf.
It is.
Look at that. Here, can we show? There you go. Look at that. That is gorgeous. His name is what? Neargrim Taggart. Wait, Taggart. I just watched Galaxy Quest.
Okay.
Peter Quincy Taggart was the pilot of the. Yeah. Okay. So is he related?
No.
Everybody else.
Yes. Yeah, I was gonna say he is notoriously known by everybody. He
All right.
constantly has friends joining out of nowhere.
Did you paint these? Dude, freaking amazing job on this. Are you a trained painter? You're just a dude with time? Okay. Well,
not really.
wow. Can I see the other ones?
Yeah, we got room.
Yeah, we got room. We'll push them over. Okay. Oh, wow. Wait a minute. Let's take this one closer because you guys got to see this. Let's see. There we go. Look at that. Look at that. You can see, you can see the eyeballs there. This is fantastic. See? That's cool. All right, we're gonna show and tell. I mean, we're doing it. We're doing it. Hey, look at that. That's how it goes, like that. These are fantastic. Wow. Jeez, look at this one. Yes.
Okay, that's him.
Yep.
That
That's
is great.
He
Look
is
at,
tall.
So,
say
Because he is
what?
tall.
Look at that.
I was like, these are scaled to
look at the
be
axe.
roughly what they are to each
There you
other.
go. Look at that.
Very rough.
That's cool. Was there one more?
Yep.
Oh, we're showing them all.
We got a big group.
We're doing it. Oh, this is a great stance. Good job on that. Yeah. There we go. Look at that. Annabelle, look at that. Are the people liking this?
They better.
Okay. I'm just going to keep doing this because this is freaking awesome. Look at that. Who's this? Cool. Look at that. That's proper.
This is Lily.
Willie?
Lily.
Lily.
That's me.
And this is Lily. Look at that. Check out the tail, though. The tail and the backpack. Fire in the hands. Look at that. That is cool. All right.
How you got your start?
How I got my start in 3D printing. Great question. So when I started 3D printing, it was Christmas of 2014. I'd been watching Thomas and Latterer and Barnacle Nerdgasm on YouTube doing 3D printing things, and I followed Engadget, the Engadget blog. There was a printer, the FlashForge Creator Pro, and it was on Amazon. And my wife and kids got it for me for Christmas. I remember it's like $1,100 at the time. Oh man, what printers cost, right?
Yeah.
But that was Christmas of 2014, and I just, after all the presents were done and family time was done, I stayed up late at night, was playing with it, printing things, because I was like, how do I make money with this? This is awesome. And so before I did YouTube, I worked for Adobe because it was my job, and which gave me a license for Photoshop. So I used Photoshop to create cookie cutters because it has a 3D engine in it.
Yeah.
And I made cookie cutters in Photoshop, and I sold them for like $5 a piece on Etsy. Obviously, that doesn't take a lot of filament to make, and that was cool. But then at one point, I was like, I don't want to manufacture cookie cutters. I want to teach people how to make cookie cutters. So I had used OpenSCAD to design a GoPro camera rig. At Easter, the kids would run around trying to find Easter eggs, and I would be holding a GoPro like this, right, to run around. And it's before they had their hyper smooth.
Yeah.
So it was kind of
Herky-jerky.
jostling. Yeah. So what I wanted was this. And I used OpenSCAD to knurl some tubes in 3D space and print those out. And then the top and the bottom I designed. And I put a camera mount on it. And then, sure enough, I followed the kids around and it worked great. And so I put out that tutorial. People had questions. People were subscribing. I was like, oh, okay, let's keep doing this. So I put out more videos, and eventually printer companies would send printers or filament companies would send filament, and I would print stuff and talk about how cool it is. That's how I started. That was it. It was just, I was really excited about it, and I wanted to show people how cool it is, but I also wanted to help show people how they could do it themselves. Yeah. That's what I did. Yeah. Yeah, that's my origin story. Crazy, right?
I mean, I think a lot of that resonates with how a lot of us got started.
Yeah.
At least just, we saw this cool thing. We wanted to make some cool stuff. And then it just devolves into how can I do more with this?
Yeah.
Whether that be now you're running a print farm, or now you're making content, or doing whatever. Or maybe you're just, hey, I want to show kids how to do this.
Yeah.
Or, or go to a makerspace.
Well, and I'm fully aware, part of the success that I see is derived from luck and the timing.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Because at the time when I started, there wasn't a lot of people doing what I do.
Yeah.
And I also was able to access things that people couldn't get at the time. Like my first G-Create 3D printer.
Yeah.
No one was doing large format 3D printing. I was like, this looks like fun.
Yeah.
And I had a job that paid well because I was a software designer. So I was like, I bought it. I put it together, and I made content. That's where the hairy lion that I made.
Yeah.
That was my first big viral piece of content with millions of views. And it was specifically because of timing and because I had access to stuff that others didn't.
Well, and there's perseverance. I mean, luck is nothing. It's perseverance and time.
Exactly. Oh, yeah. Luck is just, perseverance and time and know-how.
Yeah.
I get it. It takes a lot of work to be lucky.
Yeah. There's always the story of the band that's been together for 20 years and they become an overnight success. Like it only took 20 years.
It only took 20 years to do it.
To become an overnight success.
But I'm really, but my start, even though others, I think you touch on something actually, perseverance, because other people start in similar ways.
Yeah.
Being passionate about something, wanting to talk about it, and then talk about it in a way to instruct or educate or kind of get people started themselves.
Yeah.
And it wasn't overnight.
No.
And it was a slow burn.
Yeah.
And because I could only do this after I was done with working for the day and done with family time for the day. Like
Yeah.
my wife and kids would go to sleep.
Yeah.
I would stay up and shoot content, edit it, and publish it.
Yeah.
And so it was one of the reasons why I went full time with this back in 2018 is because
To get family time back.
no, it was because I was family time, but I was also not sleeping enough because
Oh.
I was doing. So
Yeah.
I had problems. Like I was forgetting words. No, I had to. I had good insurance because I was a software guy, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So I went to see a neurologist.
Yeah.
This is true. I went to a neurologist, and the neurologist said, "Look, you need to quit one of your jobs." So I decided to quit
You
my
had to pick
software
one, yeah.
developer Adobe job, and I picked content creation. One of the reasons why I could do that, though, is because I had started in a very proper way. So I realized that I was seeing some success.
Yeah.
So I registered an LLC here in the United States, and I opened up a business account, and I funneled any money from YouTube and anything I did within the 3D printing nerd space to the business account. So everything was there. And since I didn't have to, like every once in a while I would take the kids out and be like, "Hey guys, YouTube bought us dinner tonight." It was fun. Now it buys us dinner every night.
Yeah, yeah.
But
And the house.
and the house and the cars, and yeah, it's amazing what YouTube buys now.
Yeah.
Tries to buy. So in doing that, I think a lot of people who are starting at this, I think what they need to do as far as perseverance goes is also take the steps to do it right.
Yeah.
Because it might not, if you establish a business license like an LLC and you have a business account, then you get to write some stuff off.
Yeah. Well, and there's also that separate, because we all can't be good at everything. You're probably not an accounting major.
Nah,
And
I'm not.
and separation of those funds is vitally important
Yep,
when it comes time to hand all that paperwork over to your accountant.
that's right.
You're like, okay, what do I owe?
Yeah, that is imperative.
Yes,
I think,
'Cause nothing will kill
I
it.
didn't do it
Kill
right
things
at
faster,
first.
yeah.
I didn't do it right at first, but I was able to find success, and actually, so the channel was started April 3rd of 2015. So I've been doing this for 10 years.
so you're doing good.
10 years.
Yeah.
How's the chat doing? How's the story? Let's see. Joel is a fantastic human being. Well, that's nice. I remember the 1,000 Freds. That's right. So we had a belt printer, and it's Boy in Space.
Yeah. We know, Ben.
Okay.
Yeah.
Super good friend of mine. Love that dude, brother. He was working for me for a time, and to test the printer, he set Fred to set infinitely on a belt printer, and it just dumped off into a bin. So
Yeah.
I've got lots and lots of Freds still that I've saved from that. I just have to figure out what to do with them. But yeah, that was one of the fun videos, man. That was a good time.
Okay.
3D Makers Emporium. Hello, Joel. Hi.
Another one that she wanted to be here, but she had the gathering that she went to last weekend, North Sports
Okay,
gathering, and couldn't make it this week.
that's fair. That's all right.
We hoped we're hoping to drag them all to Murph. Like all the ones that couldn't make it here, we'll see them again at Murph.
And if not at Murph, 3D Printopia.
Yeah. Like,
And if not at 3D Printopia,
there's
like,
no excuse. Like,
yeah, you can figure it out.
Here
That's
yet.
right.
So,
Yeah. Yeah, talk like TikTok. Oh, you were that. Okay, wait, producer David, look, that After Dark sort of styling there, that font and that sort of way. When you say Print Talk After Dark, does that make you think of like old Showtime After Dark sort of things? Really?
You started it? Yeah, that was the point.
Was it? Okay.
It's got the neon bar.
yeah.
It does, yeah. But
Which the light box was also was made and donated by one of our by BK in chat.
was it after? Oh, it was Showtime. It was showtime after hours, not after dark. It was after hours.
See, so they can't get us for
So, but look at that.
no
Come on.
infringement. No
Look
infringement.
at that.
The same feeling.
Yeah.
But it evokes the same feeling. Yeah, I like it.
So it's all like
No, it's great.
dirty nozzle.
Hey, wait.
I mean,
Wait, come here. So come here, David. This is 3D printer producer David. Hi. Back a second. Let's see. You get a couple minutes of time now. There you go. Sit down.